There's a lot going on in Curse of Osiris, so it can be easy to miss some of the subtle changes the DLC brings to Destiny 2. We've played through the story missions, sunk some serious time into its new systems and side content, and discovered the 10 things you need to know about Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris.
Go to Mercury and find Osiris. Time is not on our side.
Grab your Season 2 clan banner to start earning some serious XP right away. As it's the start of the second season of Destiny 2, all your clan's progress to date will be locked down. Before you do anything in Curse of Osiris, go and see Hawthorne at the tower and grab your Season 2 clan banner to start collecting fresh XP right away. Keep checking back into the tower to level your gear and progress faster. As has been the way of Destiny 2 since launch, the quickest and most effective way to level up in Curse of Osiris is to manage your new influx of gear very wisely. That means regularly returning to the tower to decrypt your engrams, level your best weapons by infusing them with the drops that you have no need for, and speaking to Tess and Banshee for more engrams and faction rewards. Infusing higher level gear into lower level gear can create unwanted side effects. Your first instinct might be to infuse your new high level but less useful gear into your equip gear, but doing this doesn't just raise its power level as usual in Curse of Osiris. In fact, it'll raise its numbered level cap too, and if your Guardian isn't a high enough level, the game will automatically unequip your infused gear from your person and replace it with another random piece as a stopgap. Helpful. We know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but long story short, do not infuse any gear into your equip gear if it's got a level requirement higher than your current level. You can only explore the Infinite Forest during story missions and adventures. For those in love with Bungie's unique take on procedurally generated environments, I've got some bad news. You'll only be able to enjoy it during story missions and adventures. The same goes for some of Mercury's more interesting zones too, which sadly don't show up in the public area of the new planet. You can visit the Eververse to get a free Illuminated Engram. Illuminated Engrams now replace Season 1's Bright Engram, and each one contains things like new emotes, shaders, and ornaments for Curse of Osiris' swathe of new exotics. You'll get one whenever you level up, or as a drop when playing any activity in Destiny 2, but as a gift to celebrate the beginning of the new season, Tess Everest will be happy to give you one for free when you visit her in the Eververse for the very first time in Curse of Osiris. Go get yourself that new emote right now. All the expansion gear has an Osiris symbol on it. Cade 6 is practically drooling over the amount of new loot to be discovered with the release of Curse of Osiris. But how do you know the difference between any expansion specific gear and the content that's been around since day one of Destiny 2? Well, just have a look at the top corner of each icon and you'll see the Osiris symbol there. It's basically an outline of a large eye. That's Bungie telling you that this is a new item related to the expansion. You can't ride your Sparrow on Mercury. Every Destiny 2 planet so far has allowed us to hop aboard our trusty Sparrow for travelling long distances at high speed, but not so on Mercury. Despite it being a fairly large playground, Bungie has a strict no Sparrow riding rule in place, without providing any explanation as to why. Curious.
Where was I? Everything is gone, except for the last city.
The new social space isn't really a social space. Social space turned out to be a bit of a misleading and indeed exaggerated term when it comes to the lighthouse, as it has more in relation to EDZ's church or Failsafe's ship on Nessus than, say, the tower or the farm. While it's true that you can wander around inside the lighthouse and talk to Brother Vance or fiddle around with the forge in a safe environment, that's really about all there is to do there. The wall pattern next to the forge shows your Lost Prophecy progress. Have you noticed that weird one-eyed star plastered on the wall next to the forge in Mercury's lighthouse? Us too. It's not just there for home decor, it actually serves a purpose in relation to Brother Vance's Lost Prophecy missions. Whenever you satisfy the resource requirements of a Lost Prophecy, you'll be able to craft a new weapon at the forge, and every time you do so, a specific point on that big star will light up. It's a quick way of showing you how many Lost Prophecy weapons you've crafted so far, and how many there are left to go. The new AEON cult exotics become more effective when nearby allies are wearing them too. After you finish the campaign, speak to Ikora to get a pair of class-specific exotic gauntlets. These will be the AEON Safe for Titans, the AEON Swift for Hunters, or the AEON Soul for Warlocks, and they all provide a perk called AEON Energy, which grants class-specific bonuses to nearby AEON cult allies when you perform certain abilities. But who are these AEON cult allies? Well, it's any fellow Guardian who also happens to be wearing one of these gauntlets, and you'll know when they're nearby because of the mini light beams that emit from your fancy new gloves whenever you're close. Those who aren't donning any AEON gear will still receive some of the shared energy from your perks, but nowhere near as much as your fellow cultists on the battlefield. Let us know if you've got any more to add in the comments below. Click the links on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle to subscribe to us for more gaming news, reviews, tips, features and guides from us here at Games Radar Plus.